what is cracking, everybody, and thanks for tuning to this channel once again. It is your boy Rex from Rexiota, and welcome back. So like I've said in my previous video, instead of gaming videos or gameplays, commentaries, I'm gonna do some tutorial on Photoshop, which I'm learning still, and I just want to share my experience. I was gonna teach you guys how I did this works this past few days. Yeah, I know they are just not so cool. I promise we're gonna be doing more better this time. Okay, so let's see. For this thing, you are gonna need Photoshop C6 or Creative Cloud. It actually depends on you, and make sure you download this graphics pack because I think you're gonna need this, or whatever I'm gonna do just right now will come out of my mind just right now. I don't have anything planned. Okay, so like every other YouTuber, I'm just gonna tell you guys to go to File, New, and name it Flat Earth, because I believe there's a flat Earth in our galaxy. Actually, everything's flat. And make sure the resolution 72, background contents actually too lacking, and width and height have to be 2516 to 1440 pixels. Make sure they're pixels, and the resolution is pixel per inch. Press OK, and there you go. You have a white background. It really looks cool, right? It's so beautiful, but I'm not happy with it. Okay, I'm just gonna think what I'm gonna do.
A few inches later.
Oh, okay. Now I think I'm gonna need you guys to do something for you guys. Actually, go to File in the place and then click this one. This is a template, I think. Yeah, it's a template, and you guys can just find it on Google. I'm not gonna show you because I don't want to. And why you guys need this thing, I'm gonna tell you real quick, but later. But now, just a quick, side note. If you guys now you guys want this thing to be on the edges, but you guys don't want it like this, and if you guys just pull it, drag it with your mouse, the aspect ratio is gonna get distorted, and you guys don't want that because that looks so retarded. So Control C, back to its form, and Shift. You guys also don't want to do it actually with only Shift and then your mouse, because it's gonna just keep increasing only for one side, because this thing, this portion remained constant and stationary at this point, and only these areas began to expand. So I also don't want that, because if I don't do it with all of these screens fitting, so I will get this notification from YouTube. Yeah, and it really makes me cry because of so hard work. So what I need you guys to do is press Shift and hold, Alt, and then hold it, Shift, Alt, hold them, and with your mouse drag it to the edges until you think it's fully edge to edge as hell. I think it is, and press enter. Look, all of the edges and all of the sides and all of the corners, it's really so I don't know, it really looks real fresh. Okay, so it's actually not finished. I can keep it as my banner right now, but I don't want my channel named again like text and logo separated. It's not my channel name, and this 1546 into 1403 is not my Instagram account or Twitter account username. So what I need you guys to do is, again, pull some lines from these rulers, and if you guys don't know how to bring these rulers, just press Ctrl plus R. Here's the proof. Ctrl plus R, it's gone. Ctrl plus R, it came again. And just pull these lines from edge to edge and meet them up. Meet them up from here, and then remember, 4 vertical lines and 2 horizontal lines equals 6 straight lines actually. Oh, sorry, my mouse is actually betraying me today. I'm sorry for that. And it looks cool with the red lines, but now let me show you the importance of this safe area, because whenever your viewers or your subscribers are gonna open up your channel, you need to boost off yourself with your talent. Okay, so for text to show up, it just need to be within this safe area or this portion. I don't know, most of the mobile phones just show you this portion actually. So you don't want your text to be in here or here, just in here, and all of your magic and all of your talent are gonna be expressed through these one. Okay, so now it's actually done. What with desktops with ultra wide monitors is gonna show up this whole area. So I just don't think every of your subscriber, every one of your subscriber has ultra wide monitors. So I'm just gonna delete this layer, and all of my text will be actually within within this area. All right. So it really looks cool with this white background, but I didn't want these portions to be white, and these portions are not gonna need it. for YouTube, because YouTube is gonna show only these portion. So you guys can fill up this area with some colors you want. Just click on the fill icon and then choose your color, black or gray. I just like the color gray. Press enter and then drag this thing, drag the rectangle box, drag boxes. Oh, it's black. I don't like black. I don't want it to be black. I want to be dark gray. That looks cool, I think. Oh, here's one, and in the bottom there I think there's another one. Okay, now you have these two things. Just merge up these layers, Control E, just select them with holding on your control button, and then Control E. They're merged into one layer, and then rasterize layer. It's really important for this rasterization. Okay, you're gonna see when you do the later stuff. Now these things are gonna be kind of hard, or it actually depends on you, because you gotta think of a theme, what you want and what kind of background you want. So let me think just for a while. Let me see what I'm gonna do.
One eternity later.
Oh, okay, I'm back. So I'm gonna do like maybe my theme will be destruction, and I like destruction a bit. So let's see what I can give. Maybe I like this one. Yeah, the city destruction. I have only one wallpaper in this folder, and now this looks really retarded. For your background to be over these two black lines, just press enter and then make sure it is between these two layers. Means the rectangle 2 and background is gonna show up your just like this. Okay, now here, and just make sure you rasterize the layer again so that you can erase these things. I'm just gonna tell you why. Okay, now you guys don't want your buildings to be just like in this one, because it is really hidden by these lines. So just place now you need to go to the move tool, right? So a shortcut key for going to move tool is V. So the cursor change, and then you can move it. Make sure this layer is selected and just move it wherever you want. And if you want to resize it, then Control T while your layer is selected. Control T, and here you go. It looks cool, I think. Just and make sure you're holding the Shift and Alt and then increasing it in size, whatever you want. Oh, sorry. Shift and Alt, drag it. That's good. Enter, and I think it looks cool. More, I think. Yep. And now one thing you guys gonna look is that it's not looking good with this empty one. So I'm just gonna create another picture, another layer for it. Control J while selecting this layer so that it duplicates itself. Control J, duplicate the layer, and then you can pull it right in here. Yes, it is all good, but now it looks really retarded for this line and these two explosions to be in here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna erase this portion until I see the white portion. Okay, just make sure both of the layers are rasterized. Yes, they are rasterized. Okay, now you're gonna erase this portion, right? Just make sure you are erasing the layer, just checking it like this, and then click on your eraser tool. Make sure your settings are just like this, the soft one, and the size depends on you, and hardness absolutely on 0. Okay, now I'm just gonna move it, erase it from here. So now it looks all better, but I didn't want this thing to be like this colorful. So, and the contrast is not really good for this one, so I'm just gonna play around with it, brightness and contrast, and I'm just gonna increase the brightness of it, and then contrast to, I think the brightness is gonna be okay. Just feel free to play around these things, and I think it's good right now. And I want it to be black and white. So, and don't play around with these ones, because these are gonna just stay constant as they are. Don't harm them, or else they are gonna harm your talent. Now you see you have this thing, but it still looks kind of weird, like for having black and white. You guys need to have one theme, okay, for one particular color. But before adding another color, I just want to add one more character if I wish. Let's see if I have some. Go to file and then place. Let's see if I have one. I just have everything so organized right now. Just in here, studio, my pictures, and let's see what I really do have in here. Maybe I'm just gonna use, let's see. It's really hard to tell. Okay, I'm just gonna use this one, I think, or this one. Okay, this one. Right. And one more thing, to press enter and make sure this thing is actually below this one, so that it looks exactly like these ones. Okay, and then it's in here. I think it should be. It really depends on you. and Control T again for resizing it. Shift Alt and then drag it just like this, however you want it. I think it looks better like this. And make sure you are choosing your opacity to the real one. I mean, it depends on you. I'm saying it real quick. It depends on you. Okay, it looks cool like this. So I'm just gonna rasterize the layer, and then again use the eraser tool with the same settings. Just erase some parts of it so that it looks cool to me. Alright, I'm just gonna decrease its size a bit. Yeah, it's gonna look cool, just don't worry. Everything will be fine. Everything will be real fine. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, we are good with this one. Now, you guys need to do is create a new layer. Just wait, let me finish up with this thing. These things are hard sometimes. Okay, now you guys need these to have a color, right? So for the color, create a new layer above this one actually, and then go to your gradient overlay and select the color as I've chosen, or it depends on you, from black to red. I've chose. So now with this layer now, and you have your layer selected, and then also your gradient one, and press from bottom, bottom, and then drag it to here. It looks cool, I know, but now it's really messed up, so just go to normal and then overlay. Sorry, not soft light, overlay. Okay, but now the color is not cool, I know, so just because of the black and white thing. Yeah, it looks kind of odd. Just you guys can play around with the color if you want, if you wish to. And I'm just gonna lower down this opacity a bit. Okay, play with these things. Okay, just play with these things. I think it looks cool. Yeah, it looks really cool just right now. I think it looks cool, and the feel too. Okay, it looks cool right there, just like this. Alright, now your main stuff is actually putting up your text. Wait, just let me put this thing a bit more in here. Oopsies. What the fuck's wrong with me today? What, dude? It's gonna be in here so that everything looks cool. And I'm just gonna make it, and now select up every one of your pictures and every one of your layers and other things except the rectangles in the background. Control E to make it one single layer. Just merge them into one again. And now you're gonna select this layer, make sure it's rasterized. It is rasterized, it's gonna be rasterized, and then go to filter and then blur, because I like the blur effect sometimes, or sometimes not. Okay, it looks kind of cool. Okay, I think it looks cool. Oh my god, it's not blurry at all. 5 or more. Play around these things, okay? Feel free to play around with these things. Just play around, play around, play around. It's gonna take time for me. There you go. Now you want to activate your test and make sure none of the layers are selected, just the upper one. Select test and then press in here. I'm gonna use let's see which font I like. Let me think of a font which I've used recently. I think I'm gonna use agents. I think, yeah, agents. Sorry. So I'm gonna name it Flat Earth. No, not Flat Earth. I'm gonna name it my name, Rexiota. Okay, it doesn't look so cool with this one, so I'm gonna go with I think, which one should I go with? Okay, let's go with, yeah, the agents one. Oh, sorry. Oh my god, what's happened to me? I don't know. Click in here and then type in your name, and drag it in here and make sure to resize it. Click Ctrl T, Shift Alt. I'm just gonna resize it again. It looks good. It looks good, I think. And if your words are just really attached and gathered together, you can do one thing. Click in here so that you can write on it again. Press enter again and then click on here. Oops. Okay. Now just press on Alt and just you can move them apart just like this. So like this, you can move them apart. It's better. Now make sure to rasterize the type. Okay, and now you want it to be in center, right? So for that one, what you guys need to do is go to select and then select the whole area, but make sure your layer which you have the text is selected. Now go to the move tool again and press the horizontal, align vertical centers and then align horizontal centers. It's good, it looks good. Okay, now go to the select tool again, press in here, it's all gone. It looks cool. And if you guys want to make it more bigger or the smaller, it depends on you. Now it doesn't look like this. It doesn't look good. Sorry, it doesn't look good like this. So go to the graphics pack. Like I've told you, if you have it, it's instantly you, or you can create your own layer styles if you want. Wait, let me just enable this one. Okay, now let me see which one looks cool. I think this one, second one. So third row, second one, right? Yeah, third row, second one. Is that? Yeah. So just copy the layer style, select it, copy the layer style, and paste it. Real easy, right? Real easy. It looks cool, and maybe the colors are not that much great. You're talking about. Let's see for the gradient overlay. Okay, so for the color, what you guys can do. Wait, let me see something. You guys can play around with it. Feel free to play around with these things always. Okay, and with the drop shadow, you guys wanna increase the spread and size of it if you guys think it's necessary. Okay, it's gonna make it look more good. And again, I'm just gonna play around with these things because it looks good sometimes. And I'm just gonna reverse it. Okay, that looks good. Right, now since you're done with all this, now since you're done with all of these things, you guys need to show your social media icons. So for that, social media links and icons. So for that, at first go to text and then type in your username. My name is Rexiota again, and I'm gonna use the font Nexa Bold for this one. Yep, Nexa Bold. It's all good. Okay, now it all looks good, and I'm just gonna zoom in so that I can see it properly. Oh wow, it looks really cool. Okay, now for that, I'm gonna go and keep it in place, but you don't have only one social media. I have 3, so I'm gonna copy it 2 times. There you go. Here you have it. And now you're gonna just need to move these things, and at first just resize them so that they don't look retarded. Control T, select them, and then Control C so that you can resize them all together, and then resize them to your liking. I think this looks good. This may look good. Okay, and now just move them wherever you want. And at first, the first one's gonna be in the middle. Okay, the second one will be in here. Make sure they're all on the same line. Okay, they're all on the same line. Make sure for that. And then I'm gonna just make them real quick. It's gonna be in the center. And now if you guys want the centers one to be real center, so what you guys gonna need to do is do the same process again. I'm just gonna do it just again. My layer to be centered is this one, so I have selected this one, and then again select the whole picture and go to the move tool and then center. Horizontally it can be centered. Now it doesn't look cool like this again, so I'm gonna copy another layer style and then paste it again. Okay, so let's see. Wait 1 minute, just let me deselect it again, and then let's see which one may look cool with this one. Let me at first just make out this position real quick. Just have some patience whenever you guys do these things, because if you don't have patience you can't do nothing. Okay, just have some patience. And now for having the layer styles, go in here, and I think this one really looks cool, or the red. Do you want the red one? Okay, the first one I think. Let's see actually. With the first row, I think this looks cool. I think I'm gonna be going this one actually. Copy red style, and I'm just gonna hold all of them. Sorry. them and then paste less style. Does this one look good? I think not actually, but wait, let me do one thing. Do an overlay and then reverse it. It actually doesn't look good, so I'm just not gonna go with this one. Share the list styles. If you just play around with these things again, just play around. My main topic is playing around. So I'm just gonna go with this one actually, the first one in the third row. Yep, it is this one. Copy list style, select copy list style, and I'm just gonna paste them all together. Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. I know, it looks cool. You gotta admit it. It looks kind of cool, but now it still doesn't show that you are actually in the which user, I mean which social media are you in. So for that, you're gonna go in here, and they have means this pack actually got a lot of social media icons. Just press in here and then select which one you want, select them and then duplicate. Make sure no other layers are selected, just duplicate and duplicate them in flat earth. Yeah, flat earth. Okay, they're duplicated. Yeah, they're in here and you can see them right there. And now you can just drag them in here and you can resize them if you want. Yeah, you can. I don't know why it's showing this like that. Okay, done. Now they look cool. Wait 1 minute. Okay, looks cool right now. Wait, let me just delete the group only. Okay. Oh my god, how does this thing happen? Just don't do these things ever again. Okay, less mistake because I'm just in a hurry. Okay, just make sure you are putting in the right position. The other ones too. Yep, and the Instagram icon. Okay, now I think it looks all cool. And one thing about these things is that I don't want the gradient overlay to be from dark to white, like from the up to bottom. I just want, like others want, to be from bottom to up. So what I'm gonna do is go in here and then reverse its gradient overlay. Yeah, it's actually reversed, but now I'm gonna unreverse it. Okay, it looks cool right now. And then in here again, just unreverse again. Oh, not in here actually. Was it in here? Where's the other one? Oh, other was in here. It actually got distorted again. I think it's not really cool, not reading so well. Okay, it's all visible right now. Everything looks cool, isn't it? Yeah, everything looks cool. So now here you're done, but feel free to arrange your colors. So for that one, just go in here and here in saturation, play around with these things, whichever color you want. I think the purple one looks really cool, or the blue one. Oh, this one looks cool. Or just darken it or brighten it. I'm just gonna go to 0 with this one. Lightness and hue, just go. Okay, this one looks cool. Good. Okay, this one looks cool. So for that one, just as you're done, save as, and you can just play around with your hue and saturation if you want, and make sure your format is PNG. Here we go, PNG, and I'm gonna save it in another folder actually. Oops, my PC is really slow because I'm recording the video, so I do not have a really good PC like you guys. Okay, it looks good. Maybe I wanna just replace it. Yep, it looks cool. And that's it about this video. I think it really helped you a lot because many of you just want to make your own channel art and not just copy others with others' names. So I think it kind of looks good. Let's see. Oh, well, it looks kind of fantastic. I think I'm gonna keep it as my main channel art, but I'm just gonna not because I'm not a red one. I mean, I need a red one. So it looks kind of good, and that's it. If you guys have really enjoyed the video, then please leave a like, smash the like button, comment below whatever you guys want for the next video. I just waited for you guys because I was supposed to upload another video the next day. Means this video was to be uploaded the next day. I uploaded my last video. I just didn't do that because I didn't get any comments, so I just thought of leaving the channel alone. But I also thought, why not make another video? Maybe this can get a few videos again. So if you guys are new, subscribe, comment below if you guys want me to know something or anything else. Just leave a like, and that's it. Peace.